Hello, I said, show them it's me that brought you here. It's me that bought this food. Nonsense. It's me. Show them it's me. Now show them the food. Nonsense. Show them the food, my friend. Nonsense. They must know it is me. Me, I'm the one that bought this food.
Blessers aren't all big, black, sweaty men who call each other chief or Kader or comrade with broken English. Some are well-spoken, boys' school alumni with corporate jobs in Santon, but broken from past relationships and looking to emulate the wolves that stole the loves of their lives and shattered their hearts in their younger years.
Most of them drive Mercedes-Benz, Range Rovers, G-Wagons, GTIs. That car on its own is nothing less than 700,000.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Maintenance on that car, insurance on that car, monthly repayments, okay? And then you still have the guts to eat at fancy restaurants, champagne, all your posts is champagne. I mean, you can't pop a bottle every day. And then a Gucci bag people think is 15,000. It's not. It's 70,000 rand.
Wow.
And you have 10 and 15 of those. What job are you doing? You want to tell me that small little water campaign where you're posting a water bottle or a face wash gives you $1 million?
Just because most of you guys are living.
She actually cooked. Now it goes back to these women setting unrealistic expectations, like, and playing it off as being influencers or brand ambassadors. Like, there's no way. And we know pleasure culture exists. Jobroski throw you back with another reaction video. Make sure you like and subscribe. We're gonna be discussing the blesser culture. We're gonna be talking about the blesser culture and what it really is. So let's just jump into this video.
A lavish lifestyle or a certain lifestyle, you're driving big cars, you're going out every now and then, you're going to skin cosmetics, and you're funded by a man. Your life is funded by a man. Does not mean that everyone who lives that life that you are living that is funded by a man is also funded by a man. Some of us wake up every day and we work very hard. Some of us, our paychecks are able to take us to those places where you are being taken by someone else. I don't know if I'm making sense, but don't think the lifestyle that you're living that is being funded by a man and you see someone else living something similar to that and think as well they are also funded by a man.
I got a very wealthy man who has longed for me for so many years, and he wanted me because I was a virgin. And immediately when he got me, when I was, I think, 19 or 20, he gave me everything. Do you guys know everything?
What is everything, Chuma? Tell us.
Do you guys know what everything is?
Paint us the image, everything. Tell us everything.
That moment in my life, ne? I didn't, like, I had so much just by him existing. So he didn't, I can't say he took me from home, but he got his ways to actually access me. And if you guys want me to share how he got to access me, I don't mind. So
personally, these influencers, I don't like them because in today's world, we have young women who are selling their bodies out to these old men. We have young women who want what she has, everything, and they starting off at a young age. They pimping themselves out. So having these type of people on podcasts for me is a disease. It's a sickness that we should really start focusing on diminishing, because it's affecting the psyche of the young ones that are looking up to them. It's really damaging society, because you listen to her, she says she gave her body for and she got everything. Now young women are doing that. Shout out to the nigga who's gonna say, I wanna settle down with this hand, especially her. I think it's Sanbuja. These influencers, they do much. I know there are women who work hard, and they got their own. But there are these ones that are always on these podcasts setting unrealistic expectations, and they don't even tell the truth. But now that they say it out and in the open, and you have niggas like those that say, you tell us true. These young women, they're just glorifying being a prostitute, and these days it's something that is normal. It's something that is part of our daily lives, basically. And young women are starting from the age of 12, age of 14, age of 13, bro. Like, at a very early age, so that they can have everything, as she says. They want everything.
Winter, everyone is talking about this beautiful girl that's in high school and stuff like that. So he didn't get me in high school. He didn't get me in university. I think he got me maybe
After.
second year. That's second year. Yeah, COVID days.
Okay.
So, because I was a virgin the whole time, and I
So
wasn't-
you got to 21 still a virgin?
yes, yeah.
Okay.
So this influencer just texted me because my passion is to also boost brand awareness. I like to influence here and there, so they took that to their advantage.
Okay.
So this influencer told me that she needs me in Sandton. For the first time I went to Sandton, bro, I was so confused. Took a Gautrain train. And they said they're going to give me 15K. And I was thinking I'm going to buy airtime and sweets. Because I was that young. Like, that's my mentality. I'm not thinking anything. I'm going to spend it with my family. So they took pictures of makeup, whatever. And then when it was time to pay, the second day, I asked her, why haven't you paid? She's like, no, some guy is going to pay you. Just go to this location.
They did what you did to Pabalo, basically.
Low-key.
So that's where you learned. No, that's where she learned that
That's
one.
where I learned
Yeah.
Yes, from
So immediately when I met that guy, he gave me so much cash that it was more than 15. It was so much cash. I was in disbelief. He was
Cash, like.
yeah, stacks. And he was like, I'm going to make you my girlfriend and I'm going to give you everything you want. But tell me when you're ready
For what?
for anything.
for the
He
same.
let me go.
No.
He let me go. He left me with so much money. Honzo kasala.
Honse would die. Yo.
Honse.
Honse would say, I'm ready now.
Yes.
Yes, now.
Yes.
So that's how I got to meet the guy. He bought me my first car. First apartment, yeah.
Where is he now?
Apartment. He bought the
The Mini
apartment.
Cooper. I had a Mini Cooper. That was my first ever car. Yeah.
Did you attend his funeral at least, show me?
His funeral.
Yeah.
He hasn't died.
He's not dead. No,
No, he's not an old guy.
sorry,
You stupid ass nigga.
sorry.
You thought you ate.
No,
No, he's a
Chomi.
young nigga. Okay, he's not.
You see now how-
Middle man. He's in between old and young.
Where is he now?
He's still very fucking rich and is still around. Yeah.
Do you talk to him now?
Yeah. Thing is with me, like a nigga can't really get over me.
Does he post you
bruh.
from time to time when things are tough?
It's never tough for me, but he just boosts me randomly.
Out of nowhere, Nji.
Out of
But yeah,
nowhere.
tell us, first car, first apartment.
First apartment, first everything, but the only rule is that I was not allowed to leave the house.
Leave what
Without
else?
the apartment, yeah.
And all.
But you have a
Yeah,
car.
yeah, but the next door of the apartment was my bodyguard, so he appointed a bodyguard.
Ah!
So whenever I have to leave, I have to travel with a bodyguard. And so there's consequences though.
Yes,
Can I
continue.
share?
Yes,
What are
please.
consequences?
Backfire. Snake.
No, not
It's always the rich and sick ones, the twisted ones in the head. Those guys, imagine bodyguard, and these guys are loaded, bro. Like the ones who do these things, these guys are loaded. They got money for days, bro. Like imagine you're spending all this money. That means you are his property. Young ladies, body bona.
Okay, then.
Ah, snake!
Listen.
No, chief, there's no snake there.
Listen.
so he gave me everything, and he also appointed someone to explain, because he used to buy me a lot of bags, and he would explain. Someone had to tell me that this is a Louis Vuitton bag. It's 46,000.
So you
it's a
get
big
it.
deal. Like he loves you. So these are flowers. Like. And you know, I then got used to the lifestyle bit by bit. But I think I always, whenever anything bad happens, I always go back to him to say, you see what you got me into. Because whenever he's mad at me, he was always reminding me that you have followers because of me. You are growing because of me. You have designers because of me. If it wasn't for me, you know, maybe out of being drunk or whatever. So those are the kind of things I would hear, but I wouldn't mind. That's
Vele ke
baby.
mahoko. Ake manzi, next day
Yeah, next
Oh,
day.
there were no
So
rituals
how he would
involved.
fix it for me. The next day he would always ask me, "What do you want?" I know yesterday I fucked up. I'm like, "No, I want a new body." Same
And you
day I
pay
go
for it.
get a new body. Oh, I want a car. Okay, sharp. Which one? Get it. Oh, I want another body. And then he would.
Would you
just
go
do
back to that life?
Yo, with every bit of my existence.
So you can't ask the guy now. It's finished.
He's there. He's around, but he hates that I'm independent. He
Do you
wants
think
to
he'll
control.
take Honse? Do you think he'll take Honse? If you
No.
Guys, like ngicela ukuthi sikhulumeni ngale ndaba tu like ikenzakalani after 50 iskill sokwazi ukuncabuza siyaphela or ikenzakalani because laba abadala abancabuza abantwana babantu kabi ku social media like why njalo kwamele bathi like why bangathi mwa kahle like why njalo kwamele bakhiphe ilima oyini limane liziphumele ilima after 50 maybe limane lizwele yazi ay mina nabo skatapol ngathi bayahlupha man.
Please tell your dad to stop going for 20-year-olds. Please tell your dad to stop going for 20-year-olds. Blessers are literally ruining society at this point. Like, you don't understand that the damage it does to young girls when they experience a guy with money or a dad with money or an old man with money and then they try to come back into society. It's one of the most difficult things in my understanding of life to do. You must understand when those blessers buy her stuff, they take her on trips and they do all these nice, expensive things for her. All she's posting on her social media is, look guys. All her friends know her as, look guys, look guys. So when she leaves that relationship, you must always understand that majority of the time, she's created a life for the public that she's not willing to give up. She's not willing to be that girl who used to stay in Sandton and now she stays in Boksburg. She's not willing to be that girl. And because of that, they get trapped in that cycle of, okay, even though I broke up with my rich guy, I need another rich guy now because I can't go back to just being a normal person. Like I can tell you right now, if a girl, we learned this when we were back in Riz, when a girl dated a guy who had an apartment, it was done. When a girl dated a guy who had a car, it was done. She never ever came back to the normal guys. She never came back to the guys who were living the same life that she was. Staying in Riz, studying, doing their thing, focusing on their life. She never came back there because she always believed in her head that I'm a girl who deserves a guy with an apartment. I'm a girl who deserves a guy with a nice car. And once they're there, their minds are stuck in that mindset and they'll never ever give up that lifestyle because now they feel like they're losing out with life or they're downgrading. These girls are ruined. And here's the weird part now about it, and the dumb part of these girls, that they don't even understand that there's only 6 rich guys in South Africa, right? 6 rich guys in most of Africa, actually. And all these 6 guys are under demand because the rest of South Africa is not bowling out. The whole majority of South Africa is not in the position that you want them to be. We don't drive M4s and do all this regularly. We drive normal cars, we live normal lives, we stay in normal places. We don't go out that much because we don't have the money to waste like that. We don't buy VIP sections every single weekend because we're not that like that. So after she takes those people and she wants to come back down to normal society, it's impossible. It's impossible. And now she starts only going for those rich guys, not knowing that those rich guys have 15 to 20 other girls that are exactly the same as her. And then when she gets that opportunity to see him, she wants to do everything. She wants to open up. She wants to give herself completely to that guy, thinking that she's giving herself a chance. Yet she's not. She's not though. Because that guy is just going to use her and leave her as a rundown mommy. And that's what I was saying in my video where I said age humbles these baddies, because these are mostly the girls who at 28, 29, 30, when they finally come down to society, they realize that they just got run down by these guys. The guys are done using them. And they still aren't married to these rich guys that they were busy chasing after. And this pushes majority of these girls to either start going for married men, which is the blesser culture, or to start sleeping with the same 6 South African guys. And that's what pretty much happens majority of the time. That's why I'm saying that the blessers are ruining society, because this girl was meant to meet a nice, normal guy when she was in her 20s. She was meant to meet her chilled, calm, relaxed boyfriend when she was in her early 20s and go from there. But now she can't because she thinks that she has to upkeep her lifestyle. She has to stay on that level that she was when she was 19, 20, and she got to date a celeb, and she got to date a rich guy who took her to Cape Town, and she got to date a rich guy who took her out the country. Now she thinks that that's her standard. Now she thinks that that's where she belongs, and she spends her whole life chasing after these guys just for her to end up single and alone. And I've seen it go to far and bad extents where these girls actually have not even had the capacity to even grow their own lives because they're so used to being given stuff by rich guys. Now they don't even want to get a normal job. They suffer when it comes to working a normal job because they feel like, oh, life is so difficult. So now they're constantly always chasing after rich men, and they're stuck in that lifestyle because if they don't have a rich guy where they're going to have to start life, where they're going to have to start their campaigns, is going to be somewhere completely far because they're so used to being in places where they're given freebies. They didn't have a chance to grow themselves and their own money and their own lives and their own careers because they've always been that girl being given hand-me-downs. So they're ruining society. They're giving girls the easy way out. They're giving girls the easy way. And you know what my thing is? My thing is that what perpetuates this blesser culture so much is that majority of these girls, right, have friends who, when you see your friend keeps going on this date, and every time they go on a date, they come back with a new bag. Every time they go on a date, they come back from a special restaurant. Every time they do this, it just keeps on perpetuating the lifestyle because everyone keeps saying, oh my gosh, where'd you get that? Oh, my boyfriend got it for me. Oh my gosh, where'd you get it? My boyfriend got it for me. Oh, how did you travel? My boyfriend took me. So now all these girls are thinking, you know what? If I just get a rich boyfriend, I'm done. I'm done. So now everyone's chasing after the 6 rich guys that are in South Africa. And this is where we started. And this is where it's going. Because it keeps on being perpetuated by the results that these girls are seeing, not knowing the back end of where this.
That's so true. That's so true. It's a never-ending cycle. It's a never-ending cycle that's creating a lot of young women with unrealistic expectations from men, and they're coming out to even call normal guys broke. If he works but he can't afford to do this, he's broke. If he can't afford to take care of me, he's broke. And one thing these young women don't realize is that these guys are not doing it for their own benefit, for their women's benefit. They're doing it for their own benefit. Once they're done with her, they leave her. They want their fresh stock. That's why they lick them and eat their faces, because they always want the fresh ones. The fresh ones taste sweeter. Yo, that personally, I think it's never gonna end. If you'd ask me, I think it's never gonna end. I think it's gonna be a thing. It's a thing now. It's been happening for years, and I think it's gonna just carry on. And we as gens, as young niggas who are trying to actually, create a life for ourselves as young men, we should just actually accept the reality. Then one day some of us will be those blessers. Shout out to those ones who are gonna settle down and actually marry a single woman and spend time with them. But with that even failing in today's society, I don't know where we are going. I don't know where we are going with it. I don't know where we are gonna end up with it. Make sure you like and subscribe. Until the next video, it's a broski toy banger. Ololo.